What's up?
May effort be with you. I can tell you about the Lord of the Tides. If you possess the necessary calm. From wind to storm, from ebb tide to high tide, that is the eternal cycle of the tides and of life itself. The god of water takes what he desires, but he can be pacified. Do you wish to know more? It is as unpredictable as effort himself, sometimes temperamental and dangerous, then calm and quiet. However, like every river, it bends to the will of effort, who leads it back to the sea. Do you wish to know more? Maybe in the form of a talking fish, eh? That is just superstitious humbug. It is heresy. Effort alone has power over the river, and his waters and winds take many forms. Do you wish to know more? Ah, the voice of the River Father. Don't you find that simply absurd as well? Superstitious fear makes some illiterate fishermen and river travelers hail him as the envoy. Or maybe they feel sorry for him. Do you wish to know more?
Excuse me, don't you have a farthing for a poor man? Hey, very well. There's already some talk going around about why no one has managed to get these fellows. People were saying that the pirates can make their ships invisible by magic. Please, will you give me some arms? One hand, pray us protect you. Do you want me to tell you anything else? Oh, a lot. It depends on what you want to know. Well, there is something. The old magician, who people say you need to be careful with, he carries out bizarre experiments in his tower. You'll find him outside the city, far to the north. Oh, I almost forgot to mention the elf. He roams around somewhere in the east, in the fair forest. Oh, he gives me the creeps. Like all elves. Please, will you give me some pray us protect you? Oh, a lot. It depends on what you want. Way to the south is the toll gate Thurston. If you want to stop at a cozy place to have a drink outside of town, visit the tavern to the north, on the towpath at the riverbank. And just to the northeast, you'll find Boren's Field. But you probably don't want to go there. Please, will you give me pray us protect me?
What can Aurelia the Alchemist do for you? What can Aurelia the Alchemist... Do you see those scandalmongers over there by the temple? They've been getting on my nerves for days now. Could you please bring them this special beer to teach them a lesson? Is there anything else I can do for you?
Step right up, sir, and fulfill a wish for only 1 farthing. Yes, just throw a farthing in the well and make a wish. Your wish will be granted. Your wish will soon come true.
Greetings. Go ahead and poke through these pieces of jewelry from all corners of Aventuria.
What do you want? Get lost. Nothing. What do you think? I'm standing here and waiting. Buzz off. For my son. And now, go away.
I have work to do. Go on.
Son, watch your guard. Attaboy. And now, paint with the right. What? Oh, sorry. When I watch fights, my blood always starts racing through my veins. There's nothing better than a real knock-'em-down, drag-out fight. Cripplerito is a very gifted technical fighter. On the other hand, Kano the Wild Boar's punches pack a huge amount of power.
Hey, you're lucky to run into me. No one knows as much about the arena fights as I do. So if you need an expert opinion, don't hesitate to ask me. Those two? That's Cripplerito and Kano the Wild Boar. I don't want to say that either one is bad, but compared to Barakor or the other fighters, they're only amateur.
America's mother-in-law shuffles orders. What seems to be the problem?
Greetings. Do you need heavy-duty help with pain, lesions, and wounds? Then don't just turn to Father. Stay with me instead.
You look as though you know something about fighting. Why not try your luck with a small wager?
Here you are.
Oh no. Another one of those bailiffs.
These fellows didn't want to pay the toll, nor reveal the nature of their wares.
Only the recipient gets to see this delivery. That's as certain as the silence in Boron's temple. And believe me, you insignificant bailiffs are not going to want to cross the recipient.
Only those who have a special permit can pass without paying. But you can't even produce ordinary commercial documents.
You don't understand who you're dealing with. It would be better to let us pass. Otherwise, the consequences will be very unpleasant for you. Take it as a friendly warning. Maybe we can reach a compromise after all.
What's going on here? What's all the arguing about?
These bailiffs won't let us pass.
What's the problem? Recruits. They don't have to. They work for me and don't have to pay toll. You have it now. There you are. A special permit, signed and sealed by the Baron himself. You heard. You can pass now. Move. You're already late. And now to you. Doesn't anyone teach you greenhorns anything at all? Nimralf knows very well that he and his people don't have the authority to interfere in my business. All right. I admit that their behavior was not really correct. That's why I'm willing to forget that. However, the next time I won't be so lenient. So, I must be on my way now.
With the Baron's own personal signature. Don't make me laugh. Something is definitely fishy here. Why does this have to happen to me, of all people? I hope the captain isn't angry with me now. I've only been with the guards a short time. Good. I still have a jug of a pail of goat's milk here. I think we've earned ourselves a little break after all that trouble.
Help! Help in Preo's name! Hurry! Wolves. A whole pack of wolves has surrounded 2 men. If help doesn't get to them right away, it'll be all over for them. They're behind the mill. Help them, please!
Wait, I'll go with you. 2 swords are sharper than 1, and you'd better go in the toll house for now and barricade the door. And if anyone comes along, you warn them. Do you understand?
All right.
Hey, where are you going? That's not where the wolves are. Those are the two fellows that wouldn't let their wares be inspected earlier. Even though they were acting up and being difficult just a short while ago, they didn't deserve this. Specialties and exotic items. And this letter here. It looks as if they were on their way to the castle. Surely they wanted to go see the Baron. After all, they also had a special permit from him. No idea. The captain should have a look at this. It would be best if you went back to the barracks and reported it. But hurry. Just a minute. Here comes Laurelin, the elf. He looks after the forest here.
Ah, I see I am too late to help you. You have already slain all the wolves. No, it isn't normal. But that was no ordinary pack of wolves. The pack leader was a blood wolf, a sick animal that is only driven by bloodlust.
What kind of sickness is it then? I hope that it's not contagious.
Humans call this sickness lycanthropy, or the curse of immortality.
Kraos, protect us. I've heard of it. Humans who contract this sickness become werewolves. A terrifying combination of wolf and man.
Even we elves don't know how this disease is transmitted. We do know, however, that the blood wolf's bite alone won't suffice. I heard that a case of lycanthropy occurred near Winhall 2 or 3 years ago. Perhaps he migrated from there.
The harbor master will definitely cause trouble when he hears this. After all, it was his people who were killed.
Then allow me to help you. I'll go to Captain Nimroth and tell him everything I know about the attack. And I'll also make sure to mention your courage. Goodbye. And if you're ever in need of my advice, then look for me in the fair forest.
I'll wait here and
Ahlan wa Salan. Welcome. You won't find a more accurate and painstaking bowyer in the entire town. See for yourself.
Parain be with. What brings you to me? Gladly, and Parain, what brings you to me?
Ahlan wa Salan.
Well, are you looking for that certain something? Then you're at the right place here.
Oh, it's you. What is it? Indeed. Then you should...
May Randra be with you. I'm glad to see you all in one piece. Laurelin the elf was here. He told me about your fight against the wolves. And about the two who died. You both were very courageous. Yes, Laurelin hinted at something like that. Alright, fine. I'll take it up with Orbit when I have a quiet minute. Still, the two of you were acting under my orders, and you made no mistakes. But if the Baron is covering up for the Harbor Master, even a captain can't do much about it. You do great work and have the necessary courage. However, I can see that guard duty is only for old fogies like me. Young guns like you should be out there adventuring. Yes, definitely. And we've prepared a small farewell ceremony for you, as it's only fitting to do so. Eyes front. Unsheath your weapons. Salute!
Yeah! Yeah!
I hereby present you with the Shield of Nadoret as a memento of your time with the Guard. If you want, you can continue to use the chest here, and visit me as often as you wish. I'm sure I can still teach you a thing or two about combat. What's up?
If you want something,
Stop. A word with you. No, not so hasty. I didn't mean to barge into this. First of all, let me explain how you came to my notice. How you mastered the last stage of your training here in Nadoret, a virtuoso performance. Just take the story with the inspection in the warehouse. That was some very valuable work you did there. I'll get to that in a moment. But the most revealing part was the story about that blood wolf. Pity it didn't spare any of the smugglers. They could probably have given us lots of information. My name is Gerlin, and my office requires me to see to it that I am always well informed about things. To put it bluntly, I stumbled across you, so to speak, during my investigation of the pirate attacks. I don't know that myself yet, but I'm sure we'll find out soon. However, that is something we should discuss in a somewhat quieter location. When you get your teeth into something, you just don't let go, do you? I like that about you. However, I regret that I must keep this information from you. For now. We really should discuss this in a quieter location. All right then. Follow me. Nobody should bother us here. My liegemen, Yakon Zagor, and Ferris Lynxeye. Seems like we all want to find out what the river pirates are up to. This brings a cooperation to mind.
Cooperation? Isn't that rushing it a bit? I was only talking about exchanging information, nothing more.
We don't have enough people to pass up such crucial help, Yakin. My senses tell me that we should trust them. Gerwin has always had the right instinct so far.
It's not up to us alone to make any decisions about a mutual plan, anyway. After all, we're all in this thing together. aren't we? So, what say you? Do we want to work together on this? My sources tell me that a ship will dock in the harbor tonight, after the curfew. It's possible that stolen merchandise from the pirate attacks will be on board. Anyway, we'll take a close look at this situation.
Normally, you would be right about that. However, according to everything we were able to learn, there won't be any patrols tonight.
A tricky matter. The influence of the men behind this must reach farther than we supposed. The question now is, how far? As soon as you're ready, Yakon will take you to our meeting place when darkness falls. We'll discuss the last details there and leave together.
I sense that you know how dangerous this mission will be for us all. Be sure that you prepare properly for this. Then meet Yakin behind the tavern at the marketplace.
I'm afraid so.
Well then, that's everything, right? Please excuse me. I also have some preparations to make. Oh, and keep a low profile. Not one word to anyone about our mission.
What? Lots to do. Every piece of clothing in the whole region has gone through my nimble fingers at some point.